You should not be feeding this. The veterinary prescription diets, these are not good foods. Here's why you should not be using this for your dogs or cats. Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Click there to subscribe, hit the bell to sign up for notifications. Then when you click that link directly in the box below, I can send you a copy of my free book. My first big concern is about the ingredients. I just think many of them are really of poor quality. And if you look at the ingredients, right, I would be super cautious feeding those diets to my own dogs or cats. I think you should think twice as well. Here we have the Feline therapeutic prescription diet ID. Just look at the ingredients, shall we? Chicken starts out promising. Cracked pearled barley for our obligate carnivores. Corn gluten meal, another carb for our obligate carnivores. Chicken fat. Brewer's rice, a third carbohydrate for our obligate carnivores. An egg product, whatever that is, egg product. Then another carbohydrate, whole grain corn. Let's just look at the basics of feline nutrition. Your cat needs all those different ingredients that are in an animal-based protein, including, say, the amino acid taurine, to just survive. Your cat, he also needs adequate moisture. All these cats on these very water-depleted dry diets, much more prone to things such as feline lower urinary tract disease. Third, your cat has a zero requirement for any carbohydrate, when in fact what we're seeing is all these cats that are on these high carbohydrate diets, i.e. dry cat food, much more likely to be obese, much more likely to develop things such as diabetes mellitus. My own cat Murray, that's exactly what happened to him. Many veterinarians were very clear, for instance, about what to feed cats. I mean, they 100% recommend avoid feeding any type of dry cat kibble. It's loaded in carbohydrates, it's very water depleted, puts them at much more risk developing an array of different cat diseases. You can see the ingredients from these canine, these feline diets, be pretty suspect. Number 2, how about the word prescription diet? As Dr. Lisa Pearson of catinfo.org says, Hills secured the marketing term prescription diet in 1990. They got to trademark the word prescription diet. Really, it gives the impression that this is a food that is 100% endorsed by veterinarians, and the only way you can get it for your dog or your cat is via prescription. Dr. Lisa Pearson, she quotes an FDA staff director saying this: prescription diet, it is an industry coined term and it holds no legal meaning. The word prescription, it's there for marketing. My third big point, this comes from Dr. Lisa Pearson as well. Most of these veterinary therapeutic diets, they do not have robust clinical feeding trials to show that they are long-term safe and they're actually long-term efficacious for your dogs, for your cats. In other words, is it really safe to be feeding many of these diets to your dogs, to your cats long-term? She gives the example of the Hills YD diet, which is used to treat cats that are hyperthyroid. The problem is it's seriously deficient in iodine. What that can do is impact a whole host of other body systems. But there is tons and tons of evidence that if you continue to feed your cat this dry, carbohydrate-loaded, water-depleted cat kibble, he is far more likely to get serious cat diseases. Do some animals do well on prescription diets? Of course they do. In some of these examples, these hydrolyzed protein diets for our dogs that have allergies, for instance. So no, it doesn't mean, that you stop feeding your dog, your cat this prescription diet. But what I do encourage you to do is read the label, look at the ingredient list, and then think twice. If you were shopping in the pet supply store and you looked at the ingredients of that dog food, that cat food, would you be feeding that to your own dog? Would you be feeding that to your own cat? When I look at these ingredients, I see all these carbohydrates in this so-called therapeutic quality cat food. I really am not comfortable feeding that to my cat Murray, nor would I. Thanks again, you guys, for watching this edition of Veterinary Secrets about veterinary prescription diets. At the very least, I hope you sort of think twice about feeding them, or at least go look into the ingredients, right? And just be critical about what's in there, and not necessarily just sort of take at face value. Someone says your dog has this, take this. Your cat has this, take this. Ask a bunch of questions. If you've yet to do so, I encourage you to click up there to subscribe, hit the bell to sign up for notifications, and then when you click that link directly in the box below, I can send you a copy of my free book.